Hi everyone, this is Ani. Welcome back to a new video. So today's topic is going to be about new love, new connections in your life. So any new relationship that you're wanting to develop or have, that is this reading. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. Timestamps are linked below. And those of you who want to stay for my prologue, Ani here, former engineer, and I do tarot now and all sorts of different activities in order to make life work. I am also taking personal readings. So if you want a personal reading, there's a description box and you can email me below and I can send you that info. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump into pile number 1. Pile number 1, for your energy check-in, we have the 2 of Cups. So this looks like there's a new relationship already brewing. You could be kind of already talking to them, already met them, but you're in the beginning stages of the romance. Then we have, definitely have that communication. They're definitely wanting to rush in and talk to you some more, get to know you a bit more. They want to work on this relationship. They want to definitely be there for you. And then there is some part of their past that they're not letting go. Or you, vice versa. Take what resonates, and whatever doesn't resonate, let that just go by you. But yeah, and if this isn't intended for a romantic relationship and this is a friendship, just take the romance and just make it a little bit more platonic for your sake. But yeah, so if that is resonating with you so far, let's go ahead and dive into what new connections are happening for you, new romance. My Anotarians. What new romance is brewing for you? Let's steep these cards. Make sure my audio is on. Sorry. Could you imagine? New romance. Okay. It looks as though this person definitely wants to work on this relationship once again. They kind of want to build that relationship with you. Kind of want to do their research about you as well. Who are you? What kind of person are you? What do you enjoy? What do you dislike? They definitely want to defend this relationship with you. It looks as though there could be outside forces that are against you, but that's okay. That happens from time to time. It looks as though they're not moving towards you though. They could be self-employed, so finances could be a little bit difficult for them at this period of time. They're kind of mentally stuck. I think they have a pattern of thoughts and limiting beliefs that is preventing you from being together. It doesn't look as though they're ready to be in a marriage or a commitment. So they could be exploring their options, could be youthful. I kind of see them as being a bit youthful with the Six of Cups and the Page of Swords, but they're both in reverse. So they could be rather immature and childish in a bad way, and they could blame you for certain aspects, or they're just not ready to grow up quite yet. And they could be, as I was saying, as they're trying to do research and everything, some people are against you, and they might be construing the information that they're giving to this person, but they're not quite. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out how to phrase this, but they're not quite fully developed and in their maturity and their logic and processing. So yeah, and yeah, that's kind of where they're at right now. They want to move forward, but it seems as though they're going to struggle a little bit with their mentality, with their thoughts and their beliefs. And yeah, but overall, it will be an interesting new relationship or connection for you. It might challenge you in some aspects if you want to continue with that relationship. Some zodiac signs I am seeing is Taurus. Oh no, well, I'm seeing Taurus with the Hierophant. Um, I'm not sure if there's any connection between the Hierophant and Taurus, but that's kind of what I'm seeing there. And I'm seeing Cancer. There's air signs as well, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, so if any of those zodiac signs are resonating, then yeah. If not, that's totally okay as well. Let's go see what's happening in the oracles with this connection. Just because it might be a bit of a challenge, but yeah. Hmm. I'm not going to take reversals with the oracles today. And then I am going to just double check, make sure everything is being recorded. Sorry, there is just sometimes it just does not want to cooperate with me. And that's always a bit of a struggle. I just want to get that all into frame. And then I'm going to get some extra love messages because who does not need extra love messages? Okay, and then one of the cards has some erotic image to it that we're just going to ignore for right now. Just because Annie doesn't want to censor it right now, so if anybody has a fit, it's okay. I'll fix it later. But yeah. So with this new connection, you're going to need to forgive yourself and move on from the past. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. So definitely alleviating the past, moving on, and kind of lighting a torch to the new future in that regard. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So just take a chance on this new connection. It seems that they may be immature and everything, but definitely be forgiving and patient with them and just take a chance with them. And then appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. And I think you need to appreciate the effort that they are putting in and be more appreciative to what they are doing and focus on that rather than the negative and reinforcing the negative in order to move on. And then embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So allow yourself to feel the emotion that you're feeling, but don't let that hinder you or stop you from what you are doing. And then the union of hearts, a new love connection defies explanation. So definitely reconfirming that, oh, this is a new love connection and that it will be a union of hearts. So this could be your twin flame, soulmate. But yeah, also just be aware that you don't need anyone to be fulfilled. Like they just help part of your life. Romantic gestures, showy, fragile pressure. Gifts pave the way, needs lots of affection, too many expectations. So this person can be a gift giver. I definitely felt that with the Taurus energy where they show their appreciation and love through gifts. And then we have entwined spirits, strong, karmic tangled, working as a team together, past life or twin flame, having blurred boundaries. So you could be holding each other a lot and in each other's arms quite often. Toasting new beginnings, sparkling moments, cracking in the glass. Milestone, magic, fragile. So you could be going out for drinks, you could be toasting a new beginning, celebrating milestones, just moving on to the next stages in your life, in your career, or just some transitioning part into your life. And then we have shared space, combine, sorting talks, moving in together, sharing old memories. So you could be moving in with this person, or you're spending a lot more time together, and that's really good. And they could be helping you in some aspects. For your love messages, we have a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So they're very sexually attracted to you. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. And then we have twin flames. Your passion ignites. See, I definitely have that twin flame energy. So they could be a karmic in some aspects of testing you and teaching you lessons, but give it a chance. And I think you will have to be patient with this person and be kind of nurturing and sweet with the way you go about handling your conflicts. And not every conflict has to be addressed. Um, you might have to find some coping mechanisms in dealing with your frustration and with yourself, not going through their belongings, not accusing them, but allowing yourself to trust them and believe in what they're doing. And if you don't trust them and you don't believe in what they're doing, end the relationship and move on to somebody else, because you don't need to be there. You don't need to put up with this. You don't need to change them. You don't need to continue trying. They're going to be who they are. And you have to stick to what you say you're going to do. If you say you're going to leave them, then just leave them. Don't just try to threaten them and then see if they'll change to bend into your ways, because that's a bit manipulative and it's not very conducive to helping your relationship grow. It just causes resentment. Yeah. So if you're staying, make sure you're staying. Don't try to threaten them or say anything. Just let things happen naturally. But yeah, that's all I have for you, pile number one. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment below, subscribe. Remember, it's all free and you don't have to pay anything to like or subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, something a little bit more geared towards what you're going through, comment below and I'll send you that information. Bye for now. Okay, as I am cleaning up, Ani is notorious for just talking about her life. And I am actually currently in a relationship, and it's kind of strange because I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know if this person is the one or whatnot, but they're very interesting and sweet, and I enjoy being around them quite a bit. And I hope things go well because Ani definitely needs some, I don't know. We're just seeing how things go for right now, okay? Pile number two. So your current energy check-in is the Queen of Cups, the Six of Swords in reverse, Six of Pentacles, and then the Five of Cups in reverse. So it looks as though you're going into a conflict, some troubling times. The relationship is balanced with this give and take, and you're not disappointed in this relationship. Like, you want to receive whatever it is that they're giving you. Like, you're looking on the bright side of the situation. And you're very open, nurturing, and wanting to give to this relationship emotionally. That is your current energy check-in. Let us dive into what is happening in this new connection. is happening in this new connection? Okay, so it looks as though this person is really interested in you emotionally. They are very loving and caring, and it kind of seems as though they match you divinely as well, because we have the Queen of Cups and then the King of Cups is coming out as well. So you match in that regard of you two sharing emotions for each other. It seems that there is some codependency issues, some toxicity into the relationship, though, and that can be a bit of a struggle. You definitely want to work on the friendship and want to collaborate with each other and be with each other. And yeah, definitely see that working together as well and wanting to do your research and wanting to get to know that other person a bit more. They could be writing you love letters, text messages, but definitely wanting to do their research. They also have a lot of passion towards you. They're really sexually driven towards you and think you're very beautiful, very exotic, and they kind of just want to do that with you. But they kind of want it to be mutual. Well, kind of. They want it to be mutual and want to respect you. So if you're waiting, they're totally okay with the waiting and not wanting to pressure you. And yeah. It doesn't look as though this person will keep secrets from you. They will be open and honest with you, and they'll be open about their past, about their conflicts, and what's going on. They might want to rest from time to time in this relationship. They work a lot, and so they don't want a relationship that stresses them out. They want a relationship that's a little bit more easygoing and relaxed, and someone they can come home to and just cuddle up on a couch rather than being off and spontaneous and going on adventures and all sorts of activities. They could be a little bit isolated and not have many friends. They can be quite caught up with their thoughts. That can be a bit of a struggle as well. But overall, I see this relationship being a little bit toxic and codependent. You might have a great friendship, but there is romantic and lustful feelings for you, but I'd be cautious of how you're developing this relationship. Some zodiac signs I see are Leo, Capricorn. Yeah, those are the two major zodiac signs I see right now. Oh, and Virgo. And yeah, let's go ahead and dive into the oracle, see what they have to say for you in this new relationship. Once again, I'm not taking reversals with the oracles this time today just because Ani doesn't want to deal with it. And yeah, trying to be a bit more optimistic with new relationships. I'm so sorry, I'm not censoring any of the photos today, so if you have a fit, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. So we have listen with all your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. So this is talking about being more compassionate and not isolating yourself, like actually going out and talking to people and being around people and to really hear the other person for what they're saying rather than just assuming and trying to fill in the blanks, genuinely hearing what they have to say. And then we have appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So this is trying to be appreciative of the other person and making sure that they're felt and heard and seen and they're being listened to. And their opinion matters. And it's not being brushed over. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. So a person may receive love through gifts, through tangible objects that could be important to them. Turn your heart light on. Turn on your heart light. Sorry. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. So this could be you being caught up in your pessimism and being bleak and just people are out to get you, people are here to hurt you, and it kind of be a bit more optimistic and be positive and a little bit more lighthearted and not so harsh into believing that everyone's out to get you and hurt you and annoy you in that way. And just be open to love. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So this is kind of truly living in the present moment and enjoying what you have currently. And yeah, dreaming of the future. So this could be a marriage, this could be a family, this could be whatever that you're envisioning in your life, that's what you're going to get. And just imagine that. Love sanctuary, building strong trust, safe space to grow together, hidden fears revealed, secure, protected secrets. So build a sanctuary around your love life and yeah, Know that you are protected, that you are loved, you are guided, your spirits are here for you. Loving lights, present, care, flighty, small joyful moments, delicate balance, not ready to commit. So I definitely feel that struggle of commitment there, but I see you could be going out for dessert or eating a lot of sweets, and in that regard, and yeah. Very blissful, having a joyful connection, building a prosperous union, tempted to see others, romance, fulfill desires. So this person could be a little bit flighty. Like, I kind of see that where they're wanting to date other people, wanting to get to know other people as well. And that's completely okay when you're starting to figure out yourself, wanting to date around and see what fits into your life and what works out for you. We have romantic gesture, gifts pave the way, needs a lot of affection, too many expectations, so showy, fragile pressure. Once again, this person likes giving gifts, might want to give gifts, and they just receive that love in that aspect. And then we have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So definitely feel that way. Like, just trust that everything's going to work out, and it will. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. This is kind of why I'm saying be a bit more optimistic, be a bit more positive. Just try not to be so bogged down on these finer details. And then we have surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, and all will work out. So just surrender to the universe. Whatever is happening, and just allow it to happen, and you'll get through it. But that is all that I have for you, my Onotarians. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. Talk to me about a personal reading if you want to know about what's going on in your personal life. But yeah, gonna move on to pile 3. Will be my last pile for today, and then yeah. Annie is going to take a sip of her juice just because she is thirsty. Also, it was Ani's birthday recently, and let me tell you, you can still celebrate it alone. Don't let anyone stop you from celebrating your day or doing what it is that you want to on your birthday. Don't be downhearted that people aren't there for you. Only person that got to care about you is you. Just gonna double check that the recording is still being recorded. And, because Ani doesn't want to do this whole thing over again. It's a pain to start over. So, yeah. Okay, pile 3. For your energy check in, we have the 10 of Swords, we have Judgment in reverse, 2 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So with your current energy check-in, we have a complete ending. So this could be a breakup, a divorce, separation, but a relationship is over. And you're kind of not hearing a wake-up call, or I think you might be wanting this person to come back, but they're not going to. You're a bit indecisive about moving on, what to do, what's the next steps in life. And I think you could just be down about this relationship and you're not wanting to work on a new connection. I think you're just kind of stuck in the mud a tiny bit. If that is resonating, let's go ahead and dive into new connections, new love, new romance, new opportunities for you, my Honorarians. Okay, so it looks as though you're in the beginning stages of a new relationship. They want to work on a friendship, so this could turn into friends to lovers. They might have a slight crush on you and wanting to develop the relationship. It looks as though that there is a ending that is not happening. It's kind of the past might come to haunt you just a tiny bit. And it looks as though you're not ready to take a leap of faith into this new person. They could be quite wealthy, but they're also not very abundant. So some parts of them is wealthy and some parts of them is not. They could be a bit selfish, self-centered, might have issues. You're a bit optimistic about this relationship. You're moving forward, making plans, but you're going to not be able to celebrate. I think there's just some aspects of this relationship that is not quite meeting what you would like it to be. So it could be that you have to keep this relationship a secret. You might be in a polyamorous relationship. You could be dating other people. Just some aspects of this relationship is not what you would like them to be. Some zodiac signs I see are Taurus, Leo. Yeah. Let's go ahead and dive into the oracle. And I'm not going to censor these cards simply because, yeah, Ani doesn't want to. So we have receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So whatever they want to give you, be willing to show appreciation and love and cherish what they're willing to actually give you. Whether it's a lot or a little, appreciate what they're willing to offer you. Physical touch, a tender touch can mean so much. So this person may be into physical touch and being a bit more physical than other people. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So remember that your relationship can be challenged. You might be going through those downs and lows from that separation and that breakup. But remember that life moves on and keeps moving. So don't get caught up with that. And then we have focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. So try not to look at their flaws so much. Try to be a bit more optimistic and positive, and you'll receive that. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Like, show them that you care. Don't be so judgmental and in that aspect. Old baggage, support, search, burdens. Going through it together, moving with great care, releasing old wounds. So they might just have baggage from their last relationship. It could be very fresh. It could be quite recent that they broke up with someone. And just be willing to accept that and give them time and space to heal. Sphere of insight, clarity, fixated, false hope. Having a future together, a bit obsessed, could be easily misled. So just be cautious. They might be obsessive, and yeah. Gateway to love. Open hearts unite. Love's welcome. Embrace barriers to intimacy. Close accepting block. So there could be some limitations to your love. Romantic gesture. Showy, fragile pressure. Gifts pave the way. Need lots of affection. Too many expectations. So this person can also love giving gifts in that regard. And yeah. So for your love messages, we have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. I think this person just got out of a relationship or there's some breakup and it's just starting off as friends and then moving towards a relationship, or they're wanting to get to know you. Don't just jump into a relationship. When you pass from this world, you take nothing but with you but your soul and the memories you shared with those you love. Let me read that again. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Just kind of remember that you're only taking the memories that you have with each other. And then, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. If you could do anything, what would it be? Just kind of let that sit there and dwell on that for a bit. But yeah. Sorry, this is a bit of a shorter reading, but Ani just wanted to get a video out there and hopefully you enjoyed it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. And once again, I'm also taking personal readings if you want a personal reading. Okay, bye!